The beautiful thing about today is that you get the choice to make it better than yesterday. Namaskar. Welcome to Next IAS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to discuss important places जो कि अभी recently news में थी and they are also relevant for UPSC. So without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion with Fuego volcano. It is in the news because recently Fuego volcano erupted again and more than 1,000 people were displaced. Now let's know more about Fuego volcano. So friends, Fuego means fire in English and it is one of the Central America's most active volcanoes. It is located southwest of the capital Guatemala city and is close to the city of Antigua, which is popular with tourists and known for its coffee plantations. As you can see here, this is the location of Fuego volcano. Now let's know about Guatemala and these points with the help of map. So friends, Guatemala is a country of Central America bounded to the north and west by Mexico, to the northeast by Belize and Gulf of Honduras, to the southeast by El Salvador, and to the south by Pacific Ocean. It is drained by numerous rivers and the major one is Motagua River and its main lake is Lake Izabal. And the highest peak of Guatemala is Volcan Tahumalco, right? Now let's know about Galapagos Island. It is in the news because recently Ecuador announced a deal designed to reduce its debt burden and free up hundreds of millions of dollars to fund marine conservation around the Galapagos Islands. Now let's know more about Galapagos Islands. So friends, it is an archipelago of volcanic islands belonging to South American country Ecuador. It is situated in the Pacific Ocean, some 1,000 kilometers from the Ecuadorian coast. They are famous for their large number of endemic species, which were studied by Charles Darwin and inspired his theory of evolution. They are also home to giant tortoises, albatrosses, cormorants, and other species. They are designated as UNESCO World Heritage Site and described as living museum and showcase of evolution. As you can see here, this is the location of Galapagos Islands. Now let's look at the border areas of Ecuador. So friends, it borders Colombia to the north, Peru to the east and south, and Pacific Ocean to the west, right? Now let's go to Yanomami Territory. It is in the news because recently Brazilian government has promised to speed up the expulsion of illegal miners in the Yanomami Territory. Now let's learn more facts related to Yanomami Territory. So friends, it is the largest indigenous land in Brazil, covering an area about 96,000 square kilometers in the Amazon rainforest. The region stretches across Roraima and Amazonas states in the northwest corner of Brazil's Amazon. It is home to about 30,000 Yanomami people who live in hundreds of villages scattered across the region. And do you know friends, Yanomami are one of the most isolated and culturally diverse indigenous groups in the world with their languages, customs, and beliefs. The region has been a subject of interest for illegal gold miners for decades, and the spread of illegal mines and arrival of thousands of miners has caused a spike in reported cases of diseases such as tuberculosis and malaria, right? As you can see here, this is the location of Yanomami Indigenous Territory. Now let's go to Kaliningrad region. It is in the news because recently Poland government has advised that Russia's exclave of Kaliningrad should be renamed Krolovies. Now let's know more about Kaliningrad. So friends, it is the westernmost federal subject of Russia. It is a semi-exclave bordered by Poland, Lithuania and Baltic Sea. It was known by German name Königsberg, but after the Second World War, the Soviet Union renamed it to honor politician Mikhail Kalinin. And Kaliningrad geographical features are Curonian Lagoon, shared with Lithuania, and Vistula Lagoon, shared with Poland. Its largest river are Prigolya, and it is strategically important to Russia because it houses Russia's Baltic fleet at the port of Baltsk, and it is Russia's only ice-free European port, right? Now in the last, let's know about Laundromat Countries. It is in the news because a report by a Finland-based group cited that India is the leader of 5 countries named as Laundromat countries. Now let's learn more facts related to Laundromat countries. So friends, they are countries that buy Russian oil and sell processed products to European countries, thus sidestepping European sanction against Russian oil. And do you know friends, India, China, Turkey, now known as Turkey, UAE, and Singapore are identified as landromats for Western countries by the Center for Research on Energy and Clean Air, and these five countries are responsible for 70% of Russia's crude oil exports, right? So, friends, with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening. Be happy, be nice.